A girl kept a monster in her basement. As long as she fed it something that belonged to the dead, it could bring them back to life, but only for 2 minutes. Anyone who used this power, though, would be cursed. After the homeowner died, the house was inherited by his daughter, Ellie. She had no idea there was a monster hiding beneath her new home. That night, a man named Charlie broke in. He offered $4,000 to use the monster to bring his wife, killed in a car crash, back for 2 minutes. Ellie and her best friend took him down to the basement. She was curious to see what the monster looked like, but when she turned on the lights, the room was empty. Then Charlie called into a hole in the floor. Suddenly, a hand reached out. It was her, the monster, imprisoned in the dark. She calmly sat in the chair like she'd done it 100 times. Charlie pulled out his wife's ring and handed it over. The monster swallowed it whole and instantly transformed into his wife.
So who was it?
Neil, 5 seconds.
As the 2-minute countdown ended, the monster vanished from the chair. That night, Ellie heard her father's voice. She rushed down and stopped him just as he was about to enter the hole. But something was off. A thread of yarn grew from his face. He tugged on it and peeled off a chunk of skin, then his entire face, revealing a burlap sack underneath. Ellie realized this wasn't her father. Furious, she grabbed the figure by the neck and demanded to know what it had done to her dad. But as she strangled the burlap man, it was Ellie who started choking. Panicked, she ripped off the sack and saw a face identical to her own. She woke up suddenly, but it wasn't a nightmare. Something really was strangling her. Her best friend heard the struggle and rushed in, just in time to save her. Wrapped around Ellie's neck was the basement key. Her friend urged her to leave for good, but Ellie wanted to keep using the monster to make money. Her friend warned her that's how her father had died, but Ellie snapped.
You're a crutch.
Disappointed and heartbroken, her friend packed up and left. Ellie returned to the basement. She gave the monster her father's belongings, and the monster brought him back. Ellie asked how to fully control it, but her father said there was no way. She had already signed the deed. As long as Ellie was alive, the monster would always be tied to her. He suggested sealing the wall with Charlie's help. Cutting the monster off from the world would stop it from luring others. Charlie agreed to help, but later that night, Ellie heard strange noises again. She went down to the basement and found Charlie wasn't sealing it up. He was trying to make a deal with the monster. If he became the owner of the house, he could see his dead wife every day.
See? It's my name on the deed now. I'm the guardian.
But the signature suddenly vanished because Ellie was still alive. No one else could claim ownership, not even with her permission. The monster, now in the form of Charlie's wife, said the only way was to kill Ellie. That was the only way the deed could transfer. Just then, the monster noticed Ellie had been listening. She ran to the roof. Charlie chased after her and grabbed her. In the end, he pushed her off. Charlie brought the body back, gave Ellie's phone to the monster, and after swallowing it, the monster became Ellie. Charlie urged it to transfer the deed, but then something unexpected happened.
I should thank you.
The monster was finally free. No more restrictions. She killed Charlie, burned the entire house to the ground, and walked away, now living under Ellie's identity.